Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. You're not asleep yet. What are you doing awake? Don't judge me for being awake when you're also awake. Practicing. I've been on it since last evening. Man, this isn't working. Why? A character that portrays the dark nature of human. But the problem is me. I play this role, but I'm not the dark type, so I just don't get him. Oh yeah, I don't think I've actually recorded a conversation about this yet, but he's landed a role that is basically a parody of Jekyll and Hyde. Just to catch you up. Don't you think that's the beauty of an actor? You get to be someone you're not. It's always so amusing when you have like a terrifying villain character. And then, like Guy, for example, like Amatsu Guy, who is so disturbing and so unsettling, and then the camera cuts and you're left with Sakuragi, who is just one of the cutest people alive. It is so... Isn't it weird? You know, when you have somebody who plays a character who you just look at and feel disturbed by, and then you see the actor, and they're such a total sweetheart. So I remember a stage bit where he was delivering a line as Guy, and he looked terrifying and in his 40s. And then as soon as the line was over, he kind of looked and smiled like he was so pleased with himself. And then all of a sudden he's a cutie pie, and it's so bizarre and so impressive. Yeah, you're right, but I should first understand a character before becoming one, shouldn't I? So this guy loves darkness. Why is he called White? Wait a sec. What? It's already past midnight, and that means... isn't tomorrow the rehearsal? You'll be fine. Are you sure I'll be fine? No, I won't be. I really hate myself. Oh, no, don't do that. It's first day of the rehearsal. I'm sure it won't be like that strenuous. I'm sure the rest of the senior actors debuted earlier than me. And if I stay stuck with character analysis when all of such experienced actors are ready to go, I'll be such a pain to them. Obviously, I'm not that into Korean stage plays, what with them really not wanting people to see them. Japan is great because whenever I see an actor I like is in a stage play, I can immediately think, okay, well, I'll save up for the DVD then, which I know for a fact is going to happen. Like they really want to share their work with as many people as possible. With Korea, there have been countless stage plays that I've been interested in, but then there's nothing about them, and it's so hard to watch things. They just don't seem to want people to enjoy the things they produce. I don't know. Maybe that's just my luck, but at least in Japan, which is where I'm more sort of aware of how things work and everything. It's always been so sweet to watch more experienced actors kind of take on the less experienced ones. It's always been so nice to see, because that tends to happen, the more sort of veteran stage actors to take care of the new ones, and it's really nice. It was like, there were moments in Hakuoki, for example, when Shogo, who is this seasoned musical actor at this point, it's bloody incredible, is just kind of hanging out with all the newbies and singing along with them and everything, and it's so sweet. And then he, like, at the end of the most recent one, he tweeted during the last performance, that would be a bit immersion breaking. But after the last performance, the other actors, they all kind of tweeted something. So Shogo retweeted from every single actor and wrote something nice about them. And is that not just the sweetest thing you've ever seen anybody do? Like, so I don't know, it's so wholesome getting to watch the aftermath. Like, you don't just sit and watch a stage play and have done, but you then go on Twitter and you see like the more experienced ones taking care of the less experienced ones and just being nice and sweet. And I love the stage culture in Japan. It's so nice. I can't remember where we are. I'm so scared. Can I really do this? Again, this is Korea, and I'm not that aware of. I've not really seen many in Korea. I've seen one, I think. Like, I could find one. So I don't know. I've never seen any like behind the scenes stage things of Korean production. So I don't know what the atmosphere tends to be like. I don't like it. It would not be a nice working environment if people who have more experience than you, not even just in acting, but in anything in general, it can't be a nice work experience with the people who have more experience than you expect you to be on their level. Like, surely, the veteran actors should be expecting you to take your time and everything. I don't know why I get so chatty at night when I'm late. No, wait. Chatty late at night when I'm tired. Oh, and I'm so good at it too. What were we talking about? I can't remember what we were talking about. I think it's okay as long as you do your best. You can't do any more than your best. Thanks, but I'm so disappointed in myself. It's not easy to be self-satisfied. Then Yusung just comes in like, lol. Yusung, are you playing games? Lol. You're right, lol. Hey, Sasquatcher, what do you think you're doing? Hey, let him have fun. Don't change your personality for somebody else. One more thing, this chat room is a holy ground for my anguish. And you're going to chat about that game? Do it with your new friends. The server's going through maintenance. Oh, I do know what that's like. Oh, you have no idea how frustrating it is when you wait, like, weeks to meet up with somebody in game. And you're about to do something important. And then you end up getting a little notification in the corner saying, the game will restart in half an hour. And especially when you're like me, and it takes like that long to get through a load. Genuinely, it'll take like 20 minutes to get through a loading screen. So then we've got like 10 minutes to go on to the magic dragonfly boat thing. Where am I again? Oh, stop rambling. Oh my god. I know what that feels like. It is horrendous. I knew you would. Yeah, I would, because I'm a gamer. So for the love of God, why would you stop playing video games on your route, Yusung? That's why I chose you. We could have played games together and then complained about the servers being down together. Have you ever thought of that, Yusung? We could have been during maintenance when the servers are down. We could have been sitting and discussing the game together about what we're gonna do when it comes back. But instead, he had to drop everything that made you interesting and become a bloody vet instead. There's nothing wrong with being a vet. It's just I didn't go for the vet. I went for the gamer. I already planned with my friends to get together as soon as I log in, lol. Oh, good for you. How's your practice going? Are you slacking off right now so you can chat with Saf? Why don't you help him, Yusung? You think you can help me? I'd say I can't even help myself, so do you think I can help someone else, lol? You could run lines with him. You could be the person who... What I find helpful is to simply just talk at somebody about stuff, and then just the act of voicing it kind of makes things jump out that might not necessarily have had you just been sitting by yourself trying to brainstorm. I'm getting depressed. The thing is, I'm seriously skeptical of my abilities right now, which is so not like me. I don't know. Why don't we think about happy things? Yes, ma'am. Is that what you expected from me? Come on, don't transmit your negative energy on someone so innocent. Like, it's so it's so funny because it's my name, and then they say things like that. No can do. My life is negative. Sometimes I get mad at myself because I just don't know why I'm going to classes or why I'm getting up every morning in the first place. What? Then sometimes I'd get mad again. I get mad at the environment that shaped me into who I am. You sung. Zen, if you feel skeptical too, just go ahead and don't even bother, lol. Well, this took a turn. Let it go, let it flow. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do, 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 do-do. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. You should always watch your behaviour. No, do not always obey the law. Are any of these good? To always look on the bright side of life. I agree with her. If my mind was capable of that, I would have chosen a major that I would have found really enjoyable. That I really found enjoyable. I'm not an active person in the first place, lol. And my life will be just as passive as it is now, forever. Don't say something like that. Why do you think it's only logical that your life is depressing? Where's the power of youth? Power of youth, lol, that's something better off with new office workers or incoming college freshmen. If you just kick back and forget whatever is going on around you, you'll forget all about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. Forget all your worries, including your skepticism. I mean the bare necessities. The world's a dark place, hopeless with no light. None of the... You sound too hopeless. Stop sounding so hopeless. I'm having a great time. I think the word dream or hope is really deserved, only for those with money or huge accomplishments. Yeah, okay, I get that. It is hard to be hopeful when you can't afford to do shit. Hey now, I think you're getting worse. Was that too hopeless, lol? I never knew what a dark person you can be. Me? Ah, lol, why are you surprised? Don't you know what dream and hope mean? So heartbreaking to see someone like you so lifeless. I've merely opened my eyes to reality, that's all. When did you become so pessimistic? I don't know, I'm a bit complicated, I think. I discovered my inner voice around my teenage years. Ah, that's the important time of life. That's your formative years, you know. That's when I planned to run away from home. Lol, I chose to be a model student back then. No matter how much thought I gave on the meaning of life, all I could find in my way was the textbooks and lectures from my teachers. So you were in school when I was roaming astray in rebellion. Yep, I thought my life is so pointless, and tried several hobbies like stitching. That's such a nice hobby, genuinely. Stitching and fabric work and everything, it's so fun, so kind of cathartic. It's such a good skill to have. It's genuinely such a good skill to be able to repair fabrics and clothes and everything. That's one of the very few footprints of my innocence. Oh, you got me there. Zen, I'm serious right now, don't laugh. Okay, sorry, go on. But stitching was pointless too. My life was already weaved out for me even before I could choose how it would turn out. Like a bunch of stitching threads that never fail to follow rules. I see. I'd wake up at 6 a.m, eat breakfast, go to school, study, have lunch, study, have dinner. It was just an endless cycle. Aww. I don't know what to say. Hey, don't tease me. I wasn't trying to tease you. That was like a sympathetic sure, hold on, let me grab some popcorn. I was able to hang in there because Rika was there. Okay, I'm no longer taking you seriously now, you song. I was trying to be sympathetic. No more. Even though darkness was filling my heart. This is getting interesting. There was someone there. Darkness filled your heart to recognise me. Zen can do a character study. So, mentor. I don't think we should talk about darkness and stuff. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you need someone new, someone like a mentor, like a Zen, for example. Well, I do get this feeling that maybe I'll need a mentor who can see through my darkness. Oh, shit, we're not going to save you, are we? That was a stupid answer. Well, no, that's going to be a challenge. I was thinking, because in the V-route, Zen is very parental to Yusung, that I thought maybe that's why this would lead to. It is, because I'm a complication. I'm not sure if I can be unravelled at all. Okay, let's just leave it at that. The popcorn's too salty. I think I've got to grab a beer too. But after what happened to Rika, I feel like my darkness is awakened. Let's stop talking about darknesses, Yusung. I don't want to perpetuate what he's saying because it's irritating me. I don't want to say how frustrated your parents will be with you. So let me have some popcorn too. Don't you have anything to eat there? And thus, I'd send a cup to you if I knew where you were. Even after I let this destiny of mine called game drain me of my sweat and tears and blood, upon the emergence of the rosy sky and the tick of my clock to 5. I am cursed by this tragic realization that nothing on this planet or galaxy can exercise the void that haunts my heart once again. Yawning. I don't know what to say. And I've immediately forgotten what he said, so I don't know what I'm responding to. Nothing, I'm saying nothing. My heart is but a hollow bag of chips. Though there is nothing new. Well, this is nothing new. Zen just spilled his beer, for God's sake. Today I made another successful discovery of myself, waiting for the LOL server maintenance to end, to momentarily forget this plague of void. What? Bedtime. Go to bed. It is. It's getting late. Sorry, did I creep you out? You might have to creep you out, but thanks to you I have a great feast. Feast? Do you mean on my sentiments, lol? Yusung, I think your darkness could help me with my acting. I think I found what I'm missing. I said Yusung could help. Good Yusung, good Zen, back to practice you go. No, I think you can learn something from Yusung. Yeah. Because I'm determined to be proven right. That's right. Right now, I need an emotional transfusion. Well, you and I had a completely different childhood environment. Yep, I think I need your help for this occasion. I hope this chat is over soon. I'm so tired. You can tell because I'm rambling. Are you asking me to help with your acting? You are, aren't you? Oh, well, I think you can help him a lot, lol. Lol, my sentiments will be a huge help to you. Is it annoying when I say lol, by the way? You don't get to find someone like me every day. True. But the server's back online, so I have to get in there now. Let's chat later, okay? Sure. And thus begins another battle with your void. Farewell. I'm not alone. I have friends in Alliance. Now that's comforting. And now I'm off for a round of LOL to forget my void. Run along. He's gone. That boy was so hilarious, but thanks to him I think I get it. I think I can now see why I didn't get this character, or perhaps I wasn't emo enough. What do you think? If you think you need to work on being emo with symptoms of puberty, you definitely need him, lol. Think about it yourself. You're not making excuses because I heard that one. Feels nicer. It's not nice, but it feels nicer. I know, right? Oh, that guy is lit. I got to admit, I knew it. I should ask him to come over. And now I should. Oh, Saf, thanks a lot for staying up late to listen to me and hear Yusung monologue about your sentiments. And now I'm off to wrap up my practice session. Good luck. Thanks, Saf. Go to bed now, okay? Oh, trust me, I will. I won't because I've got a sodding visual novel to go through, but after that, I'm so tired. It's always the more like in-depth things during the night, I'm sure. Oh, is Ray visiting me? Just open the door. Oh, heck. I was so confident. I should have questioned you. Oh, I'm sorry to intrude and introduce myself in the middle of the night. Yeah, you'd bloody better be. Apology not accepted. But I just couldn't afford to find another time. So you must be Saf. Ray told me so much about you. All of it bad, I'm sure. I hope. I'm sure it was frustrating being trapped here. I cannot thank you enough for waiting and keeping faith in us. Not to mention, I heard you've been doing an excellent job in the RFA chat room in order to help us. I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. What am I supposed to be doing? Playing games is so fun when you have such a poor memory. Oh, where are my manners? Did Ray already tell you about me? I'm the founder of the Mintai. Everyone at this place calls me Saviour because I brainwashed them to do so. You can call me that if you'd like. Where is Ray? The only person I care about. You want to know where he is? He usually works in the intelligence room not far from here. Ray is tasked with an essential role in this place. He created the information system for this place, and he's in charge of the maintenance of that system. His role is crucial for the proper operation of the Mintai. And he is also entrusted with the cleansing project of the RFA, which you are also a part of. You better not be here trying to make me drink anything, because Ray will get me a glass later. See, I remember that much. To give you more details, the main objective of this project is to collect preliminary information on the RFA through their chat rooms to ultimately deliver them to us. This is something Ray has been devoting all his time for the past 6 months. Oh, you know when you yawn, and then you yawn before the first yawn's finished? So you wind up, like, doing a snake and sort of almost dislocating your jaw. My God. The Mintai can never be free to establish its paradise unless we save the RFA from our enemies called V and Lucian, which is why this project is directly related to our existence. But thankfully, we were able to bring you here safe and sound to be a part of this with Ray's efforts. I thought Ray's burden would have lessened with you, but now there is an unexpected problem. I've noticed that since who knows when Ray has grown unusually weak in his heart. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to blame you. The problem does not lie within you, it lies within Ray. You leave that poor boy alone. Anyhow, my anxiety is growing. I am far from relieved that our work might not prove to be successful, with the finisher line merely steps away. The same could be said of Ray. I'm sure he's frustrated as well. But it is also my duty to make sure his effort does pay off. So this project must not fail for his sake. Oh, that's right, I forgot the most important thing. I hereby give you my warmest and sincerest welcome, Believer Saf, or Special Missionary. I'm hearing a series of reports on the performances you're demonstrating in RFA chat rooms. I look forward to your continued effort and success. Here, this keycard will prove your status in this place from here on. Take the keycard because I have no other choice. Is that the Eiffel Tower in the background? The image, not like in the actual background. With this card, you can access anywhere in the building. You should avoid visiting the intelligence room, however, since that's where Ray is working, and the security guards will give you a rundown of the places that you should not access. I'm sure that will be happening then. I give you my word that you'll find only salvation and cleansing in this place, Believer Saf. I wish I could stay longer, but I must go now. There is a report I'm waiting to hear. I must check whether this promise has been kept. Anyhow, I welcome you once again for our paradise. And now I hope you find true happiness in you. I hope we meet again. Oh, I sure hope we do. Saf, you're locked in at this hour. I thought you might still be awake. You're waiting for me. I'm so happy, I really am. I feel alive. I heard about what happened. I heard that my saviour paid you a visit and gave you the ID card to use at this place. I was wondering whether she told you anything else. Oh, I love that Ray is starting to, question her, you know. She said that you need to... Yeah, okay, that, whatever. I really hope that this one doesn't last very long. I'm happy she welcomed you. I don't think she'll give you the card in person. I'm the one who brought you here, but I caused trouble. So I was thinking maybe she wanted to check for herself whether you really are a reliable person. But looks like I was worried for nothing. After seeing you in person, she complimented me that I chose the right person. I don't have a feeling that I'll get along with her, so... I thought everything I do will end up being ruined. But if there's one thing I really did well, it's that I got to meet you. Oops, my saviour told me that I must control myself since you're too charming for me. I don't think that you have to deny such a natural feeling. Really, I'm starting to like you more and more. Is it okay to keep doing that? Of course it is. I'm flattered that you do. I wish we could take a nap together, read together, look after pretty flowers together, go and see some places we've never seen together. I feel so happy just imagining it. Anyway, I'm so glad she didn't say anything about the elixir to you. Ow. All my jaw is clicking when I yawn. I'm glad she didn't say anything about the elixir to you. It's so painful if you drink that. I'll have to take it regularly from now on, but I hope you never get to take it. You're protecting me, aren't you? Thank you. So if you came all the way here only because you trusted me, I never ever wish to betray your faith, and I'll make sure you don't have to go through anything sad or demeaning or painful. You don't have to drink it because you're much stronger and more wonderful than me. But I have to drink the elixir because my body just won't grow. That must be why my saviour's worried, isn't it? I'm worried that I might not live up to her expectations. When she visited earlier, she looked like she wasn't happy with me. Do you also think I'm not good enough? I think I'm good enough, but I think our environment is suffocating you. I'm good enough. You're the first person to ever tell me that. But I must not be arrogant. I don't even deserve to be at the Mintai. I'm so grateful that there's something I can do. I wish I were born stronger. Then I would have had more time to stay with you. Oh, I wish I could stay longer with you too. I see, then I have to get stronger. I'll be so happy if I could one day be recognised at this place and be more recognised by you. Ow. Pains in my life keep repeating because I'm weak and there's nothing I can do about it. Since I was born like this, I can't even see you, so I was feeling a bit frustrated. Secondly, you might have a hard time right now, but things will get better soon. I hope you'd consider that I'm there with you. Saf, your words are so sweet and happy. When I listen to you, I think I can do anything. I want to stay with you. I lost control of my imaginations again. I should log out before I start typing something weird like an airhead. Or stay with me a little more, it's okay. I won't get in trouble, will I? My saviour wouldn't know, even if I stayed longer, would she? Oh, but before I go, there's this picture I want to show you. Take a look at this. Oh, that's sweet. This flower is called Lily of the Valley, and the language of the flower behind it is promise of happiness. I'm sure we will be happy. I will make it through this day as well, because you're here and you're happier than me. Thank you for staying here. Thank you for putting your faith in me and staying here. Thank you for helping me make it through this. Oh, the notification's in. I should really go now. I wish you'd be happy in your dreams. I'll pray with all my heart. I hope you get some rest too. Take care of yourself. I hope one day I'd get to hold your hand and take a nap together. Oh, Rika, do not now. I'm not feeling well. I do not. Oh, you already give me a headache. Oh my God. There you are. My saviour. I'm here to report to you. Oh, he looks so nervous, bless him. But before that, I would like to hear the full contents of our slogan. For Mintai's eternal paradise, I solemnly swear. Excuse me. I solemnly swear upon all my wounds that I will stay by your side until the end, my saviour. Oh, he's so unwell. I collected a total of 6 pieces of information since last evening. 2 of them happened to be of the last party's guests. As for the jobs at hand, I'm upgrading the access system security and progressing the 3rd upgrade for the hacking system. I wrote the details on the report. Just a moment, please. Oh my God. Are you really staying faithful to the slogan? Sorry? You said that you swear on every inch of your trauma that you'll stay by my side until the end. Yes, I'll stay by your side until... Well then why do you look like that? Sorry? Don't you see? Don't you really see? My saviour, please, give me a moment to think. Just what happened to your face? Oh, no! Rika! Oh, for the love of God, don't do that to him. Oh my God, oh no. Oh, bless him. Yeah, no, she's lovely. She's delightful. Your face is pale. You said you'll stay with me, but what happened to your face? He's not eating or resting because you're a complete and total bitch. That's what's happened to his face. I've been receiving dozens of reports on you, and only you since last evening, Ray. I thought of you even when I closed my eyes to go to sleep. Do I really have to make you take? Do I really have to make sure you take the elixir? You're such an inconvenience. I'm sorry, I tried my best, but I wasn't good enough from now on. I won't skip taking the elixir. I won't be lazy in maintaining security. I'll never stop working until I get the results you'll like. I believe I already heard that last time in the basement. Now I'm starting to get tired of your words. Don't you remember? It was only a few months ago. What the bloody hell happened in the basement, Rika? Oh dear, your eyes are lifeless. Poor Ray. Should I increase the amount of elixir? No, it's more than enough, my saviour. I'm taking more than enough. Oh, you don't know what's enough for you. I already told you 100 times. I knew it. You're growing arrogant. No, that's not true. I would never, ever betray you, my saviour. Here you go again. I don't want to hear what you think, Ray. You prove yourself through your actions, not your words. But I mean it. I really tried my best. maybe you think that you mean it, but there's no way you can prove if you really mean it. If you're saying that there's no doubt you mean it, then you're being arrogant. For now, the only thing you can put your faith in is salvation and the paradise soon to come. You're too weak right now. You don't deserve to think. If someone like you starts thinking, the only thing that will take place is a catastrophe. Even if you don't mean to ruin things, no matter how hard you cry out that you mean it, you'll ruin everything if you start to think and act on your own. So you don't deserve to think and act on your own, don't you agree? You're right, my saviour. The ends of his hair are kind of magenta-ish. Not important. That's why you promised to leave all decisions to be made by me, isn't it? Yes, my saviour. Now you're admitting it, Ray. You don't deserve to think about anything. No, I don't, my saviour. You can't make any decision without me. No, I can't, my saviour. You've been naughty and arrogant for the past few days, thinking on your own. Oh, this is so, horribly and arkish. It's all your fault that you're sick. Yes, you're right, my saviour. What happened in the basement? Yes, that's the way your eyes should look. They should be looking only at me. You can remain on the right path only when you listen to me. Otherwise, only sad things will unfold in your life. Yes, my saviour. Okay, my head is absolutely pounding, so we'll see how much I can get through this. Hey, you sung. Because apparently I can't talk to both of you at once. Oh, what was that funny tone, lol? Hey, Saf, copycat, lol. Oh, that's cute. Thanks for saying that. I think both of you are cute. Did you go to your classes? I'm in one now, lol. I'm here for my class. But why does it feel like it's the first day of class every time I come in? But I see you actually went to class today. I skipped yesterday, so if I skip today, I'll feel guilty, lol. Oh, I understand. I get it. I'm proud of you for going today. Saf, you're too generous. I wish my professors were like you, Saf. If they understand, I might get a little motivation to study. No, I really think you're the type who progress depending on the instructor. I feel like, is that not most people, though? I feel like, the adult in the situation really does have a huge impact on how well. So I remember on one results day, multiple classes, yet only one teacher actually showed up to support the students, no matter what scores we got. I think we had 4 teachers at that time, 4 different subjects. We're talking like A levels, but only one showed up, and her class happened to be the one that we all got the best marks in, and I feel like that says something. The other 3, it was, it really, really depended on how involved and how supportive the teacher was compared to the marks that we got. So it has an impact, and teachers need to be aware of that. It's a difficult situation where I have trauma involving school and hospitals, and those are the 2 things right now that we're only allowed to praise at the moment, so I'm having a hard time. College is just too full of freedom. I never thought freedom would be bad for you. No, it's not. It's not bad, and I'm gonna never support that around Ray. But it is hard. I have this thing called aloofophobia where I just have such a hard time making decisions. So, for example, if I have a fridge full of stuff, I cannot decide what to have. But if someone comes to me and specifically says, do you want this for tea, then I'm able to say whether I am or not. It's one of many reasons why I sympathise with Horoby so much, because that is absolutely something that he would have an issue with, having had 12 whole years of being told what to do. Obviously, he's then not going to know what to do. So, yeah, so it's not a bad thing, but it is very difficult to navigate, especially when you're not used to it. And I suppose, like, when you're a child, you have so little freedom that then all of a sudden you have so much of it, and it's like, what am I meant to do with this? I can barely remember anything about my textbook. It's something that I have found myself struggling with at the moment, and it is absolutely ridiculous, but I am not used to having the freedom to go where I want, because up until very recently, and like we're still in the middle of a pandemic, so it's still not like I can utilise it fully, but up until very recently I have not been able to go anywhere on my own ever in my life because of the mobility issues that were never supported. So, unlike, I was absolutely always supposed to have been a wheelchair user and was just never allowed to be. And then by the point I still couldn't propel myself because my arms don't work like that. So I was still always stuck, depending on the person who was pushing me, whether somebody wanted to and where they wanted to go. But now I have a mobility scooter and I can go wherever the bloody hell I want, for the most part. And something that I find myself needing to take some time figuring out is whether I want to go down this dip in the path or this dip in the path. Like, I'm not good at making split decisions when it comes to going somewhere because I'm not used to it. So even knowing kind of which direction to take, I need to stop and figure it out because I'm not used to just thinking, oh, I want to go over there, I'm going to go over there. It's such a basic thing that most people should be able to do, but I'm not used to it. So the freedom of being able to go anywhere I want is very overwhelming at the moment. I can barely remember anything about my textbook. It feels like someone studied what I studied during the night. I don't think that's the case. Is a fairy of studying after my knowledge. Oh, I understand that as well. Having such bad memory issues, while also being at university, where they don't know that you have memory issues, because it's like nobody believes half the things that are wrong with me, like from a medical level. So it's like I can't get the help that I need because the doctors refuse to acknowledge it. And as long as the doctors refuse to acknowledge that I have memory problems, which is like a staple of the thing that I have been officially now diagnosed with, so I don't know why they still continue to refuse to acknowledge that I have memory problems, but I have memory problems. I have to have a sodding whiteboard on the door so that I remember to do basic things. I have to have notifications on my phone to remind me to drink because I will be sitting there feeling thirsty and still not drink. But even that, by the time I notice the notification and turn it off, I have immediately forgotten that I'm supposed to be drinking. So it's things like studying and reading is so hard because by the time I've gotten to the end of the paragraph, I've forgotten what I'm talking about. So when I'm writing, I will find myself repeating myself and then never catch myself doing it, because I'll say something up top and then I'll say it again at the bottom because I've forgotten that I've said it, and then my tutors will get at me that, oh, you need to, well, not get at me because they're very good, but just remind me that I need to proofread, but it's like, I am proofreading. It's just that by the time I've gotten to the bit where I've repeated myself, I've forgotten that I've already said it. I will never be able to read an entire paper that I write while remembering what I've just written. So it makes it hard. I completely understand the feeling like somebody else stole what you studied. Where am I?
고맙습니다.
Well, looks like at least you brought the correct textbook. Oh, Saf, you're super positive. I got kudos. If you're going to study, then deal with it. If you're not, then just give up like me. Stop being so ambiguous. Zen. Oh, my head hurts so much after that rant. Everyone goes through a period of being lost. Yep, and that won't last forever, LMAO. So think about it as you take your classes. Why are you crying? I want to live an easy life. It's a pain to think a lot. Oh, it truly is, but it's something that you do get better at as time goes on. I can so see how this is setting up for Yoosung to be easily manipulated by Rika. She's all like, you don't have to think, I'll do it for you. And now Yoosung's like, it's so hard to think. So I can just so see Rika getting to Yoosung and being like, hey, you don't have to. I'll do all the thinking for you. Just drink this magical, painful elixir and everything will be fine. So I feel like I should be encouraging Yoosung. I don't want to be forceful and say, oh, get a grip, but I feel like I need to be encouraging of him. I thought you had a lot of thoughts the other day, thinking about your dark, pointless life. No, that's rude. The needle can just stop thinking, absolutely not. Probably like get a grip. If I say that I thought you had a lot of thoughts the other day thinking about your dark, pointless life, that's not me calling it a dark, pointless life, is it? That's me saying that that's what he was saying. Yeah, that's right, the chat logs show what you wrote. They were pretty interesting. You were full of sentiments the other day. That's not a complete sentence. Is it? Yeah. Forget what I said. So once your sentiments leave you after sunrise, do you try to avoid reality? You're so complicated. Why don't we change the subject? Let's do that. Let's talk about something else. Talk about politics. Jaehee and Jimin were having a dope conversation. I'm not really interested in politics. My life is already a burden enough. I don't trust people that aren't into... Okay, no. It's not that I don't trust people that aren't into politics. It's just that if you are able to not be into politics, then, you know, like, a lot of people, they have no choice but to be involved in politics. Like, their identities are constantly being put up in politics. It's like you can't afford not to be interested in it. It's really frustrating. But also, I don't like sitting and talking about it because it gets so depressing. Like, it's not that I'm not in. It's not that I don't care. It's just you know, I'm on the side that it's just too depressing to keep bringing up. If anyone ever was to ever sit down with me and say, hey, let's talk about politics, piss off, I don't want to. I have enough of it forced onto me just by trying to live my life. I'm not interested in having an actual, just friendly government. It's not, for some people, politics is not an area where you could just sit and have a friendly conversation and not get stressed about it. What do you think about the fourth industrial revolution? You mean robots getting smart enough to take away my job? I don't like it. Okay, in reality, as someone who is studying AI, that's really not the case as much as people, I think, seem to think it is. Because, like, it is very... Obviously, we don't know because it's not happened yet, but the general belief is that the creation of robots and AI and everything would, in fact, create more jobs. So, like, it'll either be exactly the same or even better. It's just that the robot ones would be taking the jobs that are either too dangerous for humans and they shouldn't be doing, or, like, I guess cost effective, but is it really, you know, to maintain an AI as opposed to just paying people? Like, obviously that's kind of not the area that I study, that's not psychology, but it's just, you know, basic reading tells you that that's really not estimated to be the case at all. Like that's such a sentiment of people coming and stealing your job. I'm just saying that self-aware robots are not gonna come into the world easily. They're not gonna have a good time if people are already moaning about stuff that hasn't happened yet. We're not having acting robots too, are we? Well, I mean, you could, but then people would moan at them for acting too robotic and not human-like, which is hilarious because, you know, humans aren't expected to act robotic-like, but robots are expected to act human-like, which also just says a lot. So even if there are acting robots, people aren't gonna like it. I should never have brought up. I didn't know I was bringing up robots. I just said Industrial Revolution. I don't want to talk about robots. That stresses me out too. I think it'll take some time to see one though. But you know, don't you think the current Prime Minister is the most handsome one in Korean history? I like sausage rolls. You talk about handsome in my presence. I'm saying that he's hot for a politician. Come on, consider his age. He's not hot. He's good looking. An old person can be hot. Okay. I wonder why if he didn't want to sell his photos. He's got good looks, good social standing, or I don't know his social ideals. I don't want to comment on that. So he'd also be good looking after 20 years. I wonder why V didn't want to sell his photos. I know, right? I wondered the same. Oh, dropped my phone. But why did V say he won't sell his photos? Is it because of sodding Rika? Here we go again on my sentiments exactly then. Does he think he's the only one who's having a hard time? V's feeling complicated. Let's try to understand that. Saf, you're such an angel. I think you're too understanding. Hey, don't be negative. I'm already having a hard time in my practice. Let's just try and stay positive. Yeah, I thought you needed negative. I thought you needed negative energy. We do need to freshen up, though. Show us your positive energy. Yeah, I wish I could do that. For now, I need to let off some steam. I've been repeating the same lines like a parrot because of the rehearsal and my head's overloaded. Taking a break matters. It matters to everyone. Take care of yourself. You're right, you gotta take a break from time to time. Yep, so I'm gonna do that too. I cannot move my head right now. You already rested enough. I wish I could try the so-called tittled monologue that like Seven does. Why don't you take a break and try again? Nope, I'm not well. My brain demands a break. I need to be silent and quiet. Chirp, chirp, don't you dare. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh no, I cannot handle any more conversation. My head is killing me. Any response from the hacker? Don't know, I'm kind of busy right now. V's not here either. Didn't V contact in any way? He usually contacts you the most. That's right, he barely contacts us. Is there something wrong? It's not related to the hacker, is it? Right, V's okay, isn't it? No, everyone, if you get in touch with him, please tell him to call me right away. Something wrong? I'm just going to outright ask him if he's related to the Prime Minister. Is there something that unnerves you? What's going on? This is something I need to discuss with V. Well, don't bring it up to us then. We're going to talk about secrets again. You, Song, I have no time right now to deal with your whining. I'm serious. 7, oh my god, I'm serious too. Saf, please, if you see V, make sure you tell him what I said. I will. I'll talk to him. Thank you. I'd like to ask him in particular since he seems to talk to him a lot these days. Now I'll get going. Oh, in a flash. There's something wrong with his work. It was so snappy. Oh. It's not related to the hacker, is it? Since he's so desperately looking for V, I think it's one of those cases related to his secrets. This is related to the hacker. I think he'd have notified us first. You think so? I know what it's like to be stuck in work, so I understand. That's what's happening to me right now. Your rehearsal is tomorrow. Yep, there goes my sleep for the night. You son, why don't you help him? Serious. Yeah, why don't you? Oh no, the hiccup's the last thing I need. Ah, maybe things will work out if you come over. With me, I think I'll be able to be more emo once I get your deep dark energy. That's what you need right now is darkness. Maybe that was such a stupid thing for me to say just then. I wasn't thinking. Oh, are you serious? You're not making fun of me, are you? I'm not joking. I think you'll understand white better. Much better than I would. Well, maybe I'll be able to run an analysis if that white is a character agonised by the ironies of the world. So you can come over. Yeah, we're helping each other at the RFA. How sweet. Lol, yeah, sweet. For free. There goes the sweetness. Is there something you need? Oh, Professor, I gotta go. Focus on your class. No, don't wanna. He's going nuts. I think you need to take a break. Why not go for a walk? I need to prioritise taking breaks. Like I'm not. Should I? But I prefer running. I can't think of anything while I'm running, which is good. Should I try running a lap in the neighbourhood? This is agonising. I know you can do it. You can beat it. Got you. Thank you for saying that. But I still wish I had more time. I wonder when your son gets off his class. I should text him to come over as soon as he's over. No, I'll be gone for some laps. No worrying about your job while you're running. It has to be an actual break. Okay, thanks. Don't you also make sure you don't get stressed out for the rest of your day. Oh, I'll have a go. What is going on with you, Zen? What do you need to talk to V for? Oh, it's another flashback. Oh, honey, no, why are you apologising? I'll get to you in a minute. Don't you dare step out of this door. If you do, your father will get you, and then you're both dead. Stay here if you want to live. Okay. There's no way he was actually trying to buy these photos. I remember that he sent someone to the cathedral when we were young. He didn't find out that I used to attend the place, thank God. Thank goodness. But does he remember V's face? I hope not. Huh? It's V. Hello, V. Where have you been? Oh, did you need time to set your phone to avoid being bugged? I'm sure you had a hard time reading that complicated manual. Sorry, I've been on the edge of my seat waiting for you to call. So what happened? What was his plan? Is that really all? Nothing related to Seiran? Not even the slightest bit? No, nothing? Never ever trust what he says. I'm sure he approached you to find me. You remember what he did to me and my brother. I've never slept in peace when I was young, and because of him, my brother, V. You don't think he's done something to Seiran, do you? I can handle it if he finds me, but as for Seiran, I know I'm not supposed to ask this, but is Seiran safe? The last thing I remember of him is from that picture Rika gave me. Please tell me whether he's safe, just this once. Absolutely not remotely, and we need to rescue him. 7. Okay. Okay, thanks, I won't ever ask again. Ah. I know, I'm a shadow. But if something happens to him, V, I'll do anything you ask me to do, even if it's out of the scope of my understanding. I don't care if it puts my life on the line. You would know if something bad happens to Seiran. If so, tell me to do whatever. I'll do anything you ask me without questioning your words. You're the only person who can do that. Oh, sweetheart, I miss you. Sorry, I didn't mean to send it. I was going to erase it after typing it. That was stupid. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I miss you too. I see, but I think such desire is what makes our situation worse. My heart aches so much. It must be because I'm a moron. Stop talking about yourself like that. V, always delightful to see you. Saf, thank heavens you're here. Seven was looking for you and he was in a hurry. I know we've already spoken, but I promised I'd relay the message, so that's what I'm doing. I know, I've already attended to that matter, so you don't need to worry about it now. Oh, I'm gonna worry. And I want to know what you were talking about. I reassured him. I told him what I could. However, my heart won't settle down. I must make the rescue happen, but maybe I'm running out of time. I got to meet someone I didn't even dream of meeting in usual circumstances, all thanks to Jimin. I didn't think the Prime Minister would be interested in my works. Are you sure he wanted to see you just because of your pictures, or is there something more going on that you're not telling us, V? For now, I would like him to think that's what I think. I sound a bit weird, don't I? But Saf, there's no need for you to worry just yet. I will do my best. That no harm is done to you as a result of this. I don't understand what you mean. Guilty chance. I'm not going to start accusing V. It was supposed to be nice, I think. I don't understand. Can you explain it to me more clearly? I will ask, even though I know you're not going to, because you don't tell me things. I will, once I get a chance to talk to you. I will. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to the rest of the RFA who only wanted the best for me and were disappointed for me, but right now, I have much more important things to do than selling my works. I'm sure you'd know that too. Huh? Jimin! Jimin, have you detected anything strange between V and the Prime Minister? I did detect how my friend was colder than usual. Jimin, V, are you feeling better? Oh, that's right, I was rather silent during lunch. You seem to have a lot on your mind. Yes, I did. I'd like to know what was on your mind. But you're not going to tell me. Congratulations, V. It seems to me that to Saf, you're the most mysterious man in the RFA. I mean, is that not true, though? That wasn't my intention. I apologise for making you wonder, Saf. But you're not going to explain things to me, are you? That I know why he's familiar. I just want to hear it from you. Jimin, did you get back to work safe and sound? I just arrived at work. I was about to focus on my work with my frustrations towards you aside. But then I saw that you and Safa logged in. I'm sorry for causing frustrations. No need to apologise to me. But I'm just worried whether you're really fine. You've turned so mysterious ever since Mika departed. You declined to sell your works, and Luciel is looking for you in urgency. That's not surprising. Saf, don't you agree? I'm worried that things will get too complicated. I apologise for causing you concern, Saf. If I could have made another choice, that thought would return to me at least dozens of times every day. It appears I do not possess enough knowledge to participate in this conversation. You don't have to tell me what happened if you don't want to. However, I hope that you'll be relieved from that important thing as soon as possible. Though I don't comprehend the entire situation, V, I hope you wouldn't lose yourself, though, as much as the situation is dire. Yes, thanks, Jimin. I'm feeling complicated more than ever. So it seems. Why don't you ask for help? I picture myself doing that at least a dozen times every day, but not yet. Just so you know, I'll more than gladly help you. Wrong person. Just so you know, I'll more than gladly help you if you are ready to tell me what you've got. All right, that's comforting. Saf, I have this small garden outside my house. You remember it, right, Jimin? I think I've seen it. Of course, it's much smaller than the one in your family's residence. You say I planted a flower in this garden. A daffodil. It is. Oh, it's a daffodil. That's like, I think one of his OSTs is called daffodil, isn't it? It's beautiful. It actually is. It's really nice. I think when I did a photography conversation. What am I talking about? a photography competition and won. I think that was with a daffodil. I think it was with a daffodil kind of poking out of some snow, and I won, and that was nice. A sad and dark beauty it possesses. I invested a lot of time and effort in nurturing this flower, but it just won't bloom. It appears to be a weak specimen, so my heart suffers upon its sight. I wish it would blossom, but whenever I try to introduce it to brightness it would shrivel. How odd. Is it refusing the nature of its kind? Perhaps. This is a metaphor. And I am in the middle of a migraine, and I could not think metaphor. There's a way for the flower to survive. There is, but the solution is rather heartless to the rest of the flowers. I think this flower intends to survive not by flowering towards the sky and absorbing the light energy, but by keeping its head down towards the earth and absorbing the nutrients from the soil that are meant for the other flowers. The rest of this small flower near the daffodil, the rest of the small flowers near the daffodil couldn't manage to grow properly. I think you should take the daffodil away then. Right? I think you should plant the daffodil somewhere else for the sake of the small flowers. They will suffer if it remains. Disposal is an option as well. Leave it there and it will destroy your entire garden. I think it will die if I plant it somewhere else. I think the daffodil has reached a stage you can't do anything about it. There, she said it. Oh yeah, I called him obsessive. Obsessive, why would I be obsessive? That's the right metaphor, right, for him and Rika, and what I'm trying to convey, right? Why would I be obsessive? I believe you're captivated by that strange daffodil's peculiarity. Don't you think I'm also peculiar inside? Perhaps. You're an artist. Don't tell me that's why you barely ate during lunch. I can't stop deliberating. What do you want to do? I'm not here to tell you what to do. I haven't decided yet. I think no matter what choice I make, I will be left with regrets. But you must choose, V. But you're an artist who sees things in different angles than I do, so I believe it's possible to be drawn to something unique. However, if other flowers are withering, there might be nothing left by the time the daffodil blooms. At least I wouldn't be pleased with the overall far from harmonious garden. Wouldn't my sacrifice be enough to save all the flowers? The world would have been peaceful for centuries if sacrifice was the key to all problems. Saf, do you agree with him? The world does not grant your wish just because you want something desperately. If you gain one, you lose another. Do you think so? Like how water lost from the sea returns its rain somewhere else. Loss and gain are the keys to the circle of life. Right you are. You're the one who planted those flowers in the garden. All of them. But I'd say there's no question that you must decide what flower to save. Either the daffodil or the rest of the flowers. This is so difficult. I wish the answers were clearly written somewhere from the beginning, of what I gain after giving up something, of what's the right decision and what I should give up. No, I'm not falling for that. Life would not be easier if answers are actually written, because that is what Rika is trying to do with people. What was right today could be wrong tomorrow. That's why I'm always nervous about the future. I won't have left things I wouldn't have let things take such a turn if I'd known back then that it's wrong. V, what's done is done. The future is something out of the Human League. Yes, but it feels like the world is being too cruel. It gives people questions too cruel. Oh, I feel awful for him now. That's what friends are for. You can count on your friends. I'm always ready to talk to you. Thanks, Jimin. However, as generous as people are around me, the bigger my guilt grows. Then why don't you have some time for yourself? I should. Just as I thought, I think I must solve this problem myself. No, you mustn't. Talk to us. Talk to your friend. Talk to Jimin, at least. Oh, I don't think I can carry on this chat now. I'm ever so sorry. And now I no longer have a headache, but I do have hiccups. Apparently, it's one or the other today. So I'm so sorry, Ray, for completely undermining the tone of the story that we're about to do. Watch me not have hiccups now and make me out to be a liar. Oh, I keep feeling like I'm going to hiccup. Oh my god. Oh. Saf, thank God you're here. Please answer me. Saf. Oh, Ray, are you okay? What happened, honey? I'm getting scared all of a sudden. I'm scared you'll leave me, so I logged in. I was scared. Listen, Saf, you won't leave me, right? Oh. Is there something wrong? What happened? Talk to me. I took the elixir and I have a fever. I keep thinking about you. I wish you were here. I don't deserve to think like this, but I still do. And I keep thinking about myself. I hate myself. I hate myself for whining because of the elixir. After I met you, I was determined to be a person who could protect you, and I was excited. Oh, I also felt excited ever since I met you. Really, I miss you so much. I miss you. Your voice, your face, I miss everything. I wanted to show you only the good things. I wanted to make you happy. I wanted to give you only the best as I can. I want to make you happy too, so let's cheer up, okay? Oh, you're so strong, but I'm so weak. I'm embarrassed. I'm painful. I can't take this. I'd rather see myself become a completely different me. Don't say things like that, Ray. Saf, I'm much more useless and pathetic than you think, so I'd rather see myself born again, as if I didn't exist in the first place. Oh, I like you just the way you are. Please don't think like that. Your words are so sweet. I think I'm going to cry, but I shouldn't make any decision on my own because I'm an airhead. Why can't I still beat him? I'm working so hard, but what am I missing? It must be because I'm so stupid, right? Idiot, what an idiot. I'm an airhead. I wish I could curse myself. Stop blaming yourself. Oh. Come up to my room, bring some food, and then we can hug and eat and hug. And that's all you need to do, and sleep, and you can sleep, and that's all you need to do right now, Ray. Sorry, I shouldn't do anything you don't want me to. That way you won't hate me. Oh my god, I didn't mean it like that. But I'm making you suffer every day. I'm such an airhead. I'm full of faults. So it's only natural that you don't like me. There's no way you'll like me so dearly when I'm so useless and stupid. I like you, I really do. Why won't you trust me? Like, believe what I'm saying to you. Who would ever like someone like me? You're so shiny, like a star. Who would ever like someone like me? Who would like an airhead like me? I don't deserve to be loved by someone. That's why I'm so glad that you think of me like that. I really am, but I'm scared. I'm so scared. Everyone who was around me all tortured me. The people who hurt me at least stayed with me when they did that. So will you stay while you're torturing me? I'd rather have myself tortured by you. Please torture me, I'll take it all. So please just stay with me. Oh, don't say that, you're so precious to me. I'm precious to you, but I don't deserve to be precious. Even a small bug crawling in the garden would be smarter than me. Is there any reason why I'd be more precious than a bug? I think for now the only reason to have you stay with me is for me to suffer. I'm an airhead, so this is the only thing I can think of. But my saviour told me that if I work really hard, things might be different. If I try really, really hard, like my saviour tells me, then just maybe I'll be the person you want to stay with. But I'll consider that as something that will happen only after a long time. I won't be arrogant. I won't try to be recognised so soon. Well, I like you just the way you are. I don't... Ray, I've been through this before. Do not change. I'm here for a reason. Sav, no, please don't be sad. I'm sorry. I'm such an airhead. I won't say anything. Please don't be sad. I'd rather be sad in your place, please. I'll pray that you'll never be sad every single day, so please, even if I have lots of faults, don't leave me. Instead, you can do whatever you want with me. I'll do anything you ask me to. I wish you'd have more faith in yourself. I'm really curious how the story would go if I'm actually just a complete and total bitch to him. I might have to do that on another route. Faith in myself. I'll try really hard, really. I'll teach myself how to do that, though I'm not sure how. I'm such an idiot, so it might take a long time, but I'm so sorry, so please just don't leave me. You have no idea how happy I was after you decided to stay. I can take whatever pain since now you're officially a part of the Mintai. I think this place does no good to you. That's because I'm full of faults. That's why I cannot take all the good stuff this place gives me. And now I belong nowhere outside this place. You can torture me, though this isn't a good thing. I'm already used to being in pain and suffering, so please. Oh. I think we should leave this place. Do you think we can do that? It's not good for you. It's not healthy for you. No, then my saviour would be so mad, and I can't survive out of this place. But if you stay with me, then will I be able to survive out there? We're not supposed to talk about this. We'll be in trouble if she finds out about this. Let's never talk about getting out of here. Never. The rule says we shouldn't talk about that. I don't want you to have the cleansing ceremony. I don't want to see you suffering from pain. Then let's talk face to face. Can you do that for me? Come up here. I'll come to you. And we can walk up together, and you know, you won't be alone. And then we can sit in the nice, comfy room that you prepared all for me, and we can just have a chat. I knew it. You're tired of chatting through Messenger because I haven't seen you long, aren't you? I'm sorry. I'll do my best to make sure I can see you again, and from now on, I'll just be silent like a grave and work without bothering you. No, that's not what I meant. No, talk to me, Ray. Oh, so please, I hope at least you'd be happy today as well. You're leaving? Oh, yeah, I got another notification, so I've got to go. Thanks for talking to me. I hope you can feel how I feel. And I hope we get to see lots of pretty things and eat well. Oh, that was so sad. I hope we do. We're gonna get out, right? When the RFA inevitably rescue me, we're rescuing him as well, aren't we? We bloody better be. The hacker is good, but somewhat desperate. He's blocking every corner that really doesn't need any work. Is he a human to start with? Is his life on the line or something if he fails? Just where did this monster come from? I swear we've just recorded one. Why on earth is there another chat room already? I have just stopped recording, I swear to God. Oh, Saf. Are you done with your classes? Yep, hours ago. I took a nap. I had a dream and Jae-hee was super busy. Jimin suddenly had to go to a meeting. And she had to take on his work as well. I think I saw her working non-stop. I don't think that's a dream. Nope, that's not a dream. It's probably reality. Oh, really? Hey, Saf. Hello! Yoosung, Jae-hee didn't even log in once during the day. What? Oh, I'm getting worried about her. She's overworking herself. Same here. Don't tell me, do I have some magic power? I think you hated Jimin deep down inside, just like me. Oh my god, Ray had better bloody come to visit. It'd better be Ray. I've not learned my lesson. I'm opening the door. Please be Ray. Is he going to be upset actually that I've just opened the door? Hi! Sorry, I wasn't trying to listen in on you. Oh, come in. It's fine. I didn't think you were. Can I? Is it okay? Oh, honey, of course it is. Sorry to pop in so suddenly. I know you don't want to see me, so I try not to make you see me. But I wanted to give you this. This tastes and smells and looks exactly the same as the elixir of salvation. If someone tries to force you to take the elixir, drink this instead. I dozed off for a second, and in my dream you were in pain after taking the elixir, so I couldn't just sit there. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. That's so nice of you. No need to thank me, it's really nothing. Here, take it. And could you please keep it a secret from the Saviour that I was here? But of course you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I'll do everything painful for you. You don't have to do any of that. No matter what. Oh, he's so tired, look at him. Oh, oh no. Oh, let me hug him, that's all I want. Honey, what's up? Sorry. Oh, the fact that you can see his tears. Oh, that hurts so much. It's so great to see. Nothing. Please forget that I cried. Sorry, I'll get going. Have a good night. Well, no, just stay with me for a bit. Don't leave. Oh. No, you could have stayed for a bit and we could have chatted. Sweetie. Vanderwood! Hi! What's with you? I'm getting a depression attack. You know my mood enjoys a ride on a roller coaster. Grab me a pH pepper, will you? Like hell. Those are the only words I can think of when I look at you. If it weren't for those accomplishments you made last year. Ugh. Now I'm starting to question whether I'm here to monitor you or help with your personal activities. Does that really matter? What matters is that you're here. I wouldn't be here if you did your work correctly. Are you kidding me? Madam, I told you not to call me that. You'd better use better vocabulary if you want to chug that damn drink of yours. You think there's a bunch of better hackers out there than me? What's with the sudden self-reflection for? Answer me, please, and be serious. What's gotten into you? I don't think I've ever seen someone who can both infiltrate a system within a minute and be such a slick actor at the same time. So I'm a top hacker, right? All the members in the agency are at the top of their fields, and I'd say you're at the top of the top. Oh, it feels creepy to say this myself. It feels like I'm complimenting you. So what would you do if there's someone better than me? Then I'd bring that person over right away, but there's no such monster in our radar. No, there isn't. Did you actually meet one of a kind? You did. Even if I did, there's nothing I can get by telling you. That's right, zip it. Truth can only hurt us. Truth can only hold us back. Family, friends, lovers, they're nothing but weaknesses for us. Yeah, I know. Hey, what's this? Huh? You even dug up these kinds of stuff. These are all political news. Oh, I did just a preliminary search. I didn't even start yet. I have tons of work to do. I'm going to believe that's the boss's assignment. I'm going to believe that the boss's assignment is on the top of the list of your priorities. I'll keep the deadline. I'll keep working on them. You should be grateful that informants these days don't have a lot of work. Your schedule would have been tighter if you had other work to do. I happen to be here because I didn't have an assigned task. Why couldn't they give me a break if there was no assignment for me? Madam, where's my PhD pepper? I'm feeling so depressed right now. I told you not to call me that, and I don't want to even go near that fridge of yours. I don't even want to think about how it looks. I'll deal with the problem, Vanderwood. God's 7 algorithm online. Launch failed. I'm getting depressed. Am I turning sentimental for the night? Wanna grab a cigarette? I don't smoke or drink. How can you actually manage your life with just caffeine? Oh, okay, fine. I'll fetch you one. So could you at least pretend to be working? Thanks, madam. Oh, I'm feeling so strange. What is this? Is it because of the hacker? Last thing of the night. I've been really bad catching them at the moment. I've just been so unwell today. I'm so sorry. Call Ray. He's not picking up. Oh God, that doesn't bode well. Go outside. If I have a bad ending already. Step through, please. The safe is coming through. No, she's fine. For paradise, Saf. It's a beautiful night. Are you having trouble sleeping? Yeah, have you seen Ray? He'll be working right now if he's following the plan. It's like almost midnight. You'd better not be bloody working still. I should send someone to check. Would you like to join me? It wouldn't be too bad to meet the new believers. No, wait, you're on a special mission, and since you're gifted with a special privilege, perhaps it'd be better for you not to meet the fellow believers yet. You'd be lonely for a while, but please stay as mysterious as you are now. I want to meet the other people, Rika. Once you gain a thorough comprehension of our system and accomplish several feats in your current duty, I'll grant you an executive position right away. I'm very pleased with your accomplishments in the Messenger. It's my greatest joy that Ray returned to his place. He's never seen someone so attractive like you from the outside, so apparently he got sidetracked. I'll make sure there's no problem with Ray. I'll keep my eye on him, so don't worry. I hope you will do your best for our paradise, Saf. Now I must leave for eternal paradise. The game branched here, so I swear to God if I've got a bad ending already. Stay just a bit longer, because this is his favourite spot, isn't it? Who's there? Huh? Are you... Ray? Hi! Saf, there you are. You don't want to see me, do you? I'll get back to my... You don't want to see me, do you? I'll get back to my room now. Why do you think I don't want to see you? Of course I want to see you. That's not true. Stay with me for a bit. Can I? You won't hate me even if I stay. I thought you'd be despising me because I ran away like that. But your eyes seem to tell me that you don't. Am I correct? Of course I don't despise you. I see. I knew it. I shouldn't tell you what I think. I'm not supposed to tell anyone what I think. I slipped again. I dared to tell you what I think. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an airhead. Oh my God, stop talking about yourself like that. Oh. Oh my God. For the love of God, let me hug him. I know that's all I say, but... I'm so stupid. I keep thinking that I want you to embrace me even now. I want to! Let me! I thought about that when I visited you earlier. I kept thinking that I want to tell you everything I'm having a hard time with. You can just come to me with some food, because you need to eat, and we can have a chat, and you can tell me everything that's bothering you, and then I'll hug you, and it'll all be fine, and stop keeping things to yourself. I don't deserve to do that, so no matter how much elixir I take, I can't stop thinking about you. Don't overdo it with the elixir, Ray. My eyes hurt and my head hurts. If I find you, I keep having weak thoughts that I'll get a little better. I don't deserve to do that. I'm useless unless I work without stopping. I keep thinking of the way you look at me. It hurts every time I think of it. Aww. You're free to follow what your mind and heart desire. No, nothing will work if I do as I think. Only bad things will happen and you'll leave me. I shouldn't do as I think. I need to endure all this pain and difficulty. I can take it. I can take it all. I'm just going through a bit of pain, that's all. You shouldn't bear my whining. You can just turn and walk away. But just don't get too far. Don't leave me completely. You can be mad at me if I'm frustrating you. You can throw stuff at me, I deserve that. No, you should be mad at me, if I can at least be your punching bag. Stop tormenting yourself and look at me. Oh, and he did as well! I mean, that's not quite the embrace that I was hoping for, but, you know, I mean, in the game, sure, I'm not that way inclined, but she can, it's fine. Oh, he's so surprised, look at him. Oh, those eyes. Don't ugh my kiss, how dare you? What was that? Was that some kind of a punishment? Or I don't think I get what you meant by that, but it's making me feel hot and dizzy. The fact that he thought it was a punishment. Oh. I need cold water. Sorry, forgive me, my body is acting weird. Oh no. Don't run. Okay, well hopefully that means we're on a good track, but just the fact that I was so nice to him and he immediately thought, I don't understand this, it must be a punishment. Oh bless.